Come on in, come on in, come on in, man. Y'all in here. Come on in, come on in, come on in, man. Come on in. Let's talk about it for a minute. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We could pound the clock, man. Absolutely, man. I think we could pound the clock. Come on in. Let's talk about it, man. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about this. Uh, I don't even know what to say. It looks like we were getting ready to run away with it. It was 38-14. It looked like we were about to run away with this thing. And then all of a sudden, and it even looked like the defense was tightening up. But then all of a sudden, it just, I don't know, man. Man, you guys hit me. I'm really lost for words, man. It's a lot of major hiccups today, man. Of course, you guys know Tennessee lost, Bama lost, Ohio State struggled with Northwestern. It was 21-7. Man, Ohio State looked like they were about to be lost in the sauce. Man, what's up? What's up, Brian? What's up? What's up, Edward? Trojan 16, what's going on? Come on in, the Wheeler. The announcers were begging for an SC turn. The announcers were begging for an SC turnover. They just kept saying all kind of crazy stuff. Listen. I mean, let's talk about it, man. Let me talk about the positive because I can't. The defense. I'm speechless. I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't even see Max Williams out there. Anybody see Max Williams? I mean, it looked like he was out there for a minute, but then he went out. I don't understand what happened with him. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This was a step up. Have a great game. Oklahoma lost again. Absolutely. Hey, look, Oklahoma lost. Hey, let's talk about the SEC for a minute. Arkansas lost against Liberty. How about that? SEC Arkansas lost against Liberty. Can you believe that one? Of course, you guys know Tennessee lost. Listen, man, Notre Dame beat Clemson. So listen, hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way it looked tonight, I'm just gonna be honest. I gotta say it, man. The way it looked tonight, we almost gonna have to get in a shootout. If we playing like the way we played tonight on defense, it almost looked like we're gonna have to get in a shootout. I have no idea what took place. I mean, Caleb Bullock had a nice interception, and it looked like we were tightening things up, 38-14. But I have absolutely no idea. Like I don't know. It almost looked like they weren't even tackling. I don't know what the deal was. Guys are running right by them. And look, I'm not speaking bad about nobody, but I'm just telling them how it is. I see, I don't know if Sean Lee's still hurt. I seen a couple plays where he just looked completely lost in the sauce, man. You guys hit me. Let me know what did you guys see? What's up with Damani? I think Damani may be hurt, man. Brian, I think Damani's hurt. You guys hit me. Let me know exactly what you think. Why did the SC Stadium look empty? I have no idea, man. We got to support. Listen, I have no idea why that situation was like that. But yeah, Michael Jackson was an absolute thriller. Guess who? Michael Jackson was a thriller. Matter of fact, Michael Jackson had 5 receptions for 115 yards. And do you guys remember when Jordan Addison went out? And I told you guys, I said Michael Jackson is just as explosive as Jordan Addison, man. I love what I've seen from Michael Jackson, man. I think, and look, when Mario comes back, when Jordan Addison comes back, I think it's still going to be a place for Michael Jackson, man. Michael Jackson has Taj Washington too. Taj Washington and Michael Jackson. I didn't even see Brandon Rice tonight. Did anybody see Brandon Rice? I don't remember seeing him tonight. I seen Terrell Bynum, but I did not see Brandon Rice. I didn't see Brandon Rice, or I didn't see Kyron Ware Hudson. Anybody see those guys? Brian, you're absolutely right. Mason Murphy is looking real good tonight, man. Why did Stephen? Why drop Tooley? He's our best player. I don't know. It's some the defensive scheme tonight. I have no idea. It seemed like that quarterback was like a sitting duck. I don't know why we didn't bring more pressure to him. I'm lost for words when it comes to that, and I don't want to speak nothing down. You guys know me and John. We're gonna come tomorrow. I don't want to overreact right now. I want to really just talk about my instant reaction. My instant reaction is this: I have no idea when it looks like even the onside kick. What in the world? I mean, these guys getting the onside kick, my stomach just turned. I'm not sure exactly what. I mean, were we prepared for this or what? Trojan 16. We need to win more for fans to come. Yeah, absolutely, man. Because one thing about it, man, LA fans, I mean, you already know how it is, man. Anthony, no one wanted to deal with the soccer traffic. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, let me get a big shout out. Let me get a big shout out to the LAFC champions, man. They won the MLS championship tonight, man. I forgot all about that, man. Brian, I feel you. We have to score every time. But the thing about it, it sometimes it doesn't seem like we have to score every time. But all of a sudden, it's just like the defense lets up. It seems like when our offense starts getting a nice little chunk ahead, 38-14, it just seems like they start to relax. And that's weird. I don't understand why we start relaxing or why we don't add pressure to them when we score these points, when we can just open things up and start blowing them out. But it seems like we're comfortable with just kind of chilling back there. Just once we get the lead, it just seems like we kind of get lackadaisical, man, as it relates to defense. And I do not understand that. I'm thinking like, yeah, because I was looking up the score. I looked up the Notre Dame score against Cal, which was 17-24. Then I looked up the Cal game against Oregon, which was 42-24. And I said, okay, we're gonna kind of, separate a little distance here, and we're gonna put some distance in between them. But all of a sudden, 38-14, we allowed them to score. I'm like, man, what in the world is going on here? Noah, thank God for we have a super soft schedule. Otherwise, hey, listen, I didn't see Rice, Brian. I might have missed him. I don't know why. But listen, we got Colorado next. And listen, I mean, after Colorado, those last two games, man, I'm going to tell you, man, Notre Dame looked extremely impressive. They pretty much shut out Clemson, man, for most of that game. I mean, it was like, what, like, was it 28-0? I mean, the guy they had a pick six, man. I mean, it was incredible. Mario, we need a new DC. Listen, let me tell you this. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna really talk about that tomorrow, man. Because I just don't understand what I've seen from the defense, the adjustments, and just not the ability, just not to. We could have pass rush. I seen Thule had a sack. Tyrone Taleni had a sack. I don't understand why we don't continue applying the pressure. I just don't understand it. Taj has been very consistent. Taj and Michael Jackson, let me tell you, tonight my MVP is going to be Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is my MVP. But and Michael Jackson have been the MVPs these last few weeks as it relates to the receiver group. Those two guys right there. And I'm going to tell you right now, when Caleb Williams hasn't lacked in yardage since those big guys been gone. I don't know what those announcers were talking about. They kept talking about he's missing his two best receivers. Okay, but Caleb Williams has more yards last week than he had with Jordan. And it's not taking anything from Jordan and Mario, but Caleb is still getting what he got to get. It's not the receivers that we're missing. We missing some defensive players like Gentry and some other players. We got to start dropping serious. Absolutely, man. Listen, it was some critical. Taj dropped one tonight, but Taj is consistent, so I can't say nothing. But he did drop one. It was some other guys drop one. Some of these guys are dropping passes. UCLA defense is weak. We have a better. What's that final score on that? I know they were taking it to Arizona State pretty good. Brandon Rice was there early in the game. Christopher, we cannot judge Grinch. We are handy, and that's what I'm saying. Listen, Christopher, I totally agree with you. This is what you guys got to understand. This is his first year. We got transfer portal players along with some other guys that really that he has to work with. Let him get a full recruiting class in, and let's see how he is. We're not really giving him the benefit of the doubt. We're talking about a first-year coach that doesn't have. I mean, we brought in what? We released like 35 players. Remember, we released like 35 players. And matter of fact, I seen one of them today look like he did pretty good. Hunter Echols looked like he had a nice sack on in his game against Utah, and I thought they were going to try to do something. But we released like 35 players, And then we brought in like what 17 or 18 through the transfer portal. So let's give Grinch the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying I don't like the scheme either. I felt like, look, we might not have the best players, but we can apply a lot of pressure. Cal didn't have the best players, but they played their best, and they came up with a scheme that was able to cause problems. And that quarterback, man, I mean, I wasn't impressed with that quarterback. He looked slow on his feet. I felt like we should have applied major pressure. I have no idea why we didn't. I don't know. Let's be real. This SC team is playing the way they are playing. We will get blown out by UCLA Notre Dame. I can't say we'll get blown out by Notre Dame. I think Brandon Rice was man. You stop, Sergio. There's nothing to do with in Okie. Man, USC is the new man. Come on, man. USC is the not new Clemson, man. Well, oh. Are you saying that in a positive or are you saying that in a negative? Let me know. B Rice had dropped some balls. But listen, Dr. A, Michael Jackson is moonwalking, man. And I want to know from you guys, does he look explosive to you as Jordan Addison? Does he look that explosive? So look, this is the big thing today. We had some major shakeup. Remember, we were talking about it. We said some of the things that we needed to have a big shakeup, and we got just that. LSU beat Alabama. The Arizona State transfer, Jalen Daniels, came in there and just absolutely, he went to work on Alabama's defense. Bryce Young had a decent game, but Jalen Daniels absolutely worked on them. We needed that to happen. Now, Alabama has 2 losses. I don't think they're going to be in the top 10 anymore. You guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. Also, I told you guys that Ohio State struggled. CJ Stroud, let me tell you something. I've seen him, he's a dynamic passer, but when you have to make him run, man, he just doesn't look the same. And Northwestern made him do just that. And of course, Notre Dame beat Clemson. And Tennessee, what do you guys think? Tennessee getting blown out like that? Oregon got blown out by Georgia as well. Is Georgia just that much better than everybody else? Do they separate themselves from everybody else? You guys let me know. Man, you guys got to stop talking about Brandon like that, man. Trump just did. Man, I mean, hey, but here's the weird thing. Let me tell you guys something about Grinch. Let me tell you something. Didn't we look good against Oregon State defensively? And then early on in the year, we look good. But it seems like, and I know we've lost some players, but doesn't it seem like, I don't know, it seemed like we were adding more pressure against teams like Oregon State. We were adding more pressure against other teams. But then it seems like we're kind of regressing as a defense. And I just don't understand that. And what I mean by regressing, I mean by like no pressure is being applied like it was. I seen Solomon Byrd at one point coming off the, early on, remember against Stanford and against Oregon State. But it's like now it's just, I don't know what. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And I don't want to say the wrong thing. We can't take them to the Big Ten. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Guess who? Grinch needs to get back to basics. That's what I think. I think he needs to get, I'm not sure if they're overthinking it, but here's another thing. I think from our perspective, from an offensive perspective, I think we need to run the ball more, establish the run. I think we putting too much pressure on Caleb to find a guy to scramble to run where we could just simply run the ball. We can't, they're not going to out-dominate us in the trenches on the offensive line. You guys hit me. Let me know what you guys think. I don't get that, man. I really don't. This is the 3rd or 4th game USC didn't cover the spread. I don't know, man. People, they're going to stop trying to bet. And I'm not a bettor or gambler. Check the pass-run ratio. Not enough running plays. Man, look, USC football for life. That's what I just said. I totally agree with you. It makes no sense. Why we not utilizing the run? I just don't understand. Why? Do you think we cannot run? I don't know. And I've seen Caleb change the plays, so I'm not sure if it's Caleb's decision. I'm not sure if it's the coach's decision. I'm not sure if what's the deal. But I did see somebody text me during the game and said this is the first time they've seen Lincoln Riley actually discussed it at the end with the I guess the defensive performance, like how they let them, because I think Lincoln was expecting to be 41-27, and we're gonna call it a day, and be able to look respectable for the voters. And Lincoln, I seen him shake his head, man. Somebody brought that to my attention. I seen it. He did look like he was kind of disgusted. You guys tell me what you think. Murphy is better. I think Murphy's better than what everybody expected. Made Plummer look like a top draft man. Plummer, he did not look that. He looked slow to me, and that's even what's more disappointing. The guy looked slow, and he looked like he's slew-footed. I don't. Brian Jenkins. I don't know why Grinch didn't really go after. That's my whole point. Why didn't we not rush the quarterback and apply pressure? He wasn't a fast guy. I mean, I don't get it. It looked like. And here's the thing. It looked like he was running in slow motion. That's what I don't understand. And then they made the running back. I mean, he's a good running back, but I don't know. Everything just seemed to be in slow motion. I don't know if everybody's all the way healthy. I don't know what it is, but everybody, somebody said to me at the beginning of the game that these guys look like they were sleepwalking. I mean, they just didn't look like they were ready to get up for this game. And it's very, very, it was just strange, man. It seems like USC defense collapsed after the first half. Same thing, man. Like I said, we were up 38-14, and I kind of got comfortable. I said, okay, finally. And then we made some defensive adjustments. Caleb Bullock intercepted. I said, finally. But everybody just seemed to get relaxed. It's like, I don't know. It was just kind of lackadaisical. Let's see. My reaction was why I was stressed over Cal. Cal, man, it's just weird. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very weird. I don't understand it. And we're gonna talk about this, man. You guys know me and John gonna come in. We can't take Grinch to the man. Y'all killing Grinch. Y'all killing Grinch right now. You killing Grinch. I mean, this is Oscar. LSU is going ahead of us. Hey, man, they're a 2-loss team, but look, you got to remember they got blown out by Florida State. They got beat by Florida State. Man, did you see Miami get beat? Was it like 49-3? Miami lost to Florida State today? Man, it's crazy. USC playing down to bad teams. That's what I think it is, man. I really believe that's what it is, man. Let me put that back up. It's USC playing down to bad teams. I think if we get up for a good team, I think, like when we play Utah, because there's no way there's no way we play against Utah like this. There's no way. I don't know. It just seems like when we play these teams that are lower, it does seem like we play down a bad team. It's no enthusiasm. And even John hit me. He said there's no energy on the sideline, man. I mean, I don't understand. We are 8-1. And so, listen, I'm very thankful for that. Angel, to your point, I'm very thankful that we're 8-1. I mean, we could still be 4 or something right now. We're 8-1. We got a few more games left. Cal, UCLA, and Notre Dame, man. So we can win another one, be 9-1, and then we could be another one, win 10-1 and 11-1. Man, whether we make adjustments, it's gonna be up to the defense side of the ball. The offense is no problem. It's gonna be up to the defense. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I think we can score on UCLA, and I think we can score on Notre Dame. Clemson offense didn't look like their receivers don't look all that hot. Their DBs don't look all that hot. I think we can score on both of those guys. So, hey, if it's a shootout, it's just a shootout. It's just a shootout. Should never have been as close. Absolutely, I agree, man. I mean, this game should have never even been close to this. And why they want to make it stressful, I have no idea. It just seemed like the last comment. It seemed like we playing down to them. It seemed like we got comfortable, and just I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's coaching USC. Yeah, it's coaching. It's coaching, but he should have made the adjustments, man. I don't know why, man. we were lost in the sauce. Grinch. No, man. I'm not gonna say that right now. I'm still gonna be a believer, man. I'm still gonna be a believer because let me explain this to you. Imagine this. Imagine you taking a job with a company and you moving across town, and the company says next year you're gonna have better resources, you're gonna have better things that you can have to pull from, but you're gonna have to deal with what we brought in right now, what we already had, and you got to think of it that way. And then the next year you'd be able to say, okay, I got my guys, Braylon Shelby, I got Peavy, I got Sam Green, I got all these guys. You know, we'll be able to say that then, but to say that this year after not really having all your guys, I just don't think that that's fair, man. Do you guys think that's fair? And I just put myself in a situation. How would you feel if you were in that situation? You know what I mean? So right now, every game has to be a track meet. And you guys remember we talked about that. That's the way it has to be this year. But I'd rather be in this position than be in a position we were in last year. Because last year, we were all the way lost in the sauce. Looked like we were going to have to make a move on the defensive side of the ball. Caleb for Heisman. Listen, man, let's talk about Caleb's numbers real quick. Let's look at Caleb's numbers real quick. Caleb had a big game, and he should be leading because Heaton Hooker had a terrible game, and C.J. Stroud had a terrible game. So Caleb surpassed all of them right now with he has 31 touchdowns on the season, and he went 26 for 41, 359 yards, 4 touchdowns. So Caleb should be leading as it relates to the Heisman right now. Please explain. The D should have known they would have passed to catch up and the rush passer. Bruins were in the same situation against ASU. What's that score? I thought when I seen the UCLA playing, I thought the score was it was like 40-something to 10. I thought, man, UCLA was up. What is that score of that game? Where's Gentry, man? I think he's still hurt, man. I think Gentry's still hurt. I'm not sure when he's gonna come back. Gentry, Mario Williams, and Randall Goldford, man. I mean, that's the only thing. Now, I will say this: they're keeping a lot of secrets, man. We got a lot of guys that are out. Gentry, Addison, Randall Goldford, Mario Williams. You know, I mean, it's like, I mean, we don't know nothing. We kind of in the dark with this thing, man. You know what I mean? Let's be real, guys. SC was not compete with you. I can't say that. I just can't say that. I just have to. We got to see it play out, man, because it's different when you're on the field with them. It's different when you put that talent. Because you got one thing you got to understand is they have to stop us as well, right? They have to stop us as well. Notre Dame, I don't think they've seen an offense like us all year long, except maybe North Carolina. But I think we're more explosive than North Carolina. But I think we're gonna have to control the clock. I don't think we could allow a team like Notre Dame, because Notre Dame running back is a monster. He's a beast. And their quarterback is not all that. Colorado going to score 35 on this defense. Man, I don't know, man. Colorado will look good. I don't know, man. We just have to – hopefully we get these guys back. Hopefully we get at least Randall Goldford, man. At least if Randall Goldford come back, we'll be in a better position, man. So why does Rice disappear after a few good – I don't know. I was asking the same question. I don't know where Rice – I really didn't see him. I tell you what, I know Terrell Bynum was in there, and a critical third down play. Caleb made a nice throw to him. I know he missed a nice pass that went right through his hands, and some of those drop balls, man, the critical balls that, you know, we can't blame it on the refs. No refs. We can't blame it on the refs at all. We were just lost in the sauce as it relates to allowing them to come back. We had the league, man. We had it. And I'm not sure what the deal is. USC had a bunch of players from the transfer portal. You know, the ND is about to, but Clemson had offense problems. Clemson had a lot of offensive problems, man. Their offense doesn't look like it's gelling, man. And nothing against DJ. I like DJ, but it just doesn't seem like that offense. They took DJ out, and the backup quarterback came in and threw a pick immediately. Then they took DJ out, brought him back in. Then DJ threw a pick 6. So their offense doesn't look. It doesn't look like the receivers are on the same page as the offense. I mean, as the quarterbacks. This defense needs to be consistent. Look, this was Clay Helton's level coaching. And no, I can't say that because we're 8-1 right now. Right now we're 8-1. I can't say what Lincoln Riley is doing right now. You got to understand, this is the first time, believe it or not, this is the first time that we are 8-1 since 2008. Let me say that again. Clay Helton wasn't the coach. He wasn't the coach in 2008. This is the first time USC. How are we 8-1 if we're just that bad? We're 8-1 because we got something to work with. We're 8-1 since the first time since 2008. So think about that. Let me go up on these comments because I'm all lost in the sauce right now. We haven't played anybody but Utah. Man, I think we played Oregon State. We played Arizona, who got to get offense. We played a few teams that got offense. It's just our defense needs to tighten up some. Teams who play best D's going down the stretch is going to win. I agree. Utah D is coming on fast. But they couldn't stop us, though. If they coming on so fast, Utah defense could not stop us. Listen, do you realize that Utah almost lost against us, and the referees worked on their behalf? And they had to put a 2-point conversion in play. Utah was lost in the sauce against us. They could not stop us. As a matter of fact, I told you guys, a guy on Twitter said, look, I don't want to play you guys again. Notre Dame can't throw, and Grinch will still play the crappy scheme, man. Yeah, Notre Dame is not that hot, man. Watching that game was kind of strange to me, and I don't even know. I don't know. But look, everybody, I need you guys to tap in tomorrow, man. Listen, we're 8-1. First time 8-1 since 2008. Look that up. First time we're 8-1. So look, tap in tomorrow. We're gonna be coming up 12:30 Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern time. We're coming in tomorrow. We're gonna break this down. We're gonna go through the numbers. We're gonna talk about it. Hey, John was right there on the sideline, man. And hey, this was homecoming game. Cal was gonna try to be a spoiler. I just wanted to come give you my instant reaction. My instant reaction was the defense was a little bit lost in the sauce. I love them. I love our guys, so I don't want to have nothing bad to say. We're a little bit lost in the sauce, man, and I don't understand what happened. I don't even want to put that on them. I want to put that on the scheme. We should have been applied more pressure, man. So me and John gonna deal with that tomorrow. I want to hear John's thoughts on that as well, because it's no way that they should have came back after being up for 38-14. We need our man. Absolutely. This team just looked different. It looks since Gentry has came out. You guys tell me this. Since Gentry came out, everything just looks different. It does not look the same. I said, does this guy have that much of an impact? Is he that much of a captain that we just look this lost in the sauce without Gentry? I mean, it looks unreal. SC only scored twice in the second half against Utah. SC did start faster in the first half. Absolutely. Ohio State almost lost. I watched that today. Ohio State did almost lost. Hey, absolutely, Brian. Appreciate you, man. Like this video. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Jesus. 8-1. Hey, listen, we are 8-1 and about to be 9-1. Listen, we got to take care of business. We almost there. We talked about this way in March and April. Listen, some people didn't even think we were going to do this. I remember some guys, some guys that did analysis, they tried to say USC is only going to be a 7-win team this year. We've already proved them wrong. You agree? I'm not. Hey, why am I a politician, man? I'm not trying to sell a product, my man. I'm just trying to keep it real, man. We got to be realistic. Let's be realistic. We are in a class of 8-1s right now. We only have one loss, and we really have to lock into that. We could be something else right now. I'm serious. We could really be something else. Notre Dame QB, no, he won't. No. So look, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow, man. And Gentry and Gopher will be back, man. I hope so. I don't. I hope so. That's all I can say is I hope so. Defensive suspect. Guess who? I appreciate you, man. So look, 12:30 tomorrow. Tap in with us, man. We'll be on tomorrow. We're gonna go through the numbers, man. I'm just giving you an instant reaction because I don't want to say anything that I'm not supposed to say because I'm frustrated just like you guys, man. Very frustrated. I don't know what to say, what to do. Their defense will stop us before our defense stopped them. Well, here's the thing with this though. Sometimes it's like our defense they tighten up and then they loosen up. I don't understand it. I mean, where is it? Like, how can you start tightening up and then you get relaxed when we go up 38-14? I don't get that. Gentry equals 55. Oh yeah, everybody say that. Bynum played good tonight, but he did have one drop ball though on that third down where Caleb could have converted, and that could have small things like that makes a difference too. We didn't play down to nobody. So let me say this though, and you guys got to remember this, and I'm about to get out of here. Oregon, the game was 42-24 when they played Oregon. Cal played Oregon. When Cal played Notre Dame, it was 24-17. They almost tied that game up to beat Notre Dame. So I'm telling you, I'm not giving them no credit because their quarterback looked lost in the sauce. He looked super slow, and we shouldn't even allow it to go as far as it went. But it went like that, man, and it is what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. Hey, man, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. So listen, I'm about to get out of here. Me and John will be in tomorrow, man. You guys tap in tomorrow with us. We're going to give you some analysis on this thing. We're going to break it down, man. You guys enjoy your night. You guys be safe tonight. And don't be down and out, man. We still got the victory. Listen, we got the best quarterback in the country right now, man. The best quarterback in the country. Haas, good night. Y'all, I love talking SC ball. Absolutely. We got the best quarterback in the country, man. So we got something to be thankful for. And Michael Jackson III, he looked like the next great thing right now. He needs to get the ball more. Him and Taj Washington both, man. 45 likes. 147 in here. Absolutely. Hey, so look, my man, the Wheeler from Indonesia, man, I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you. LeVar, you with the excuse of Grinch when he was at Oklahoma. Hey, I can't speak for when he was at Oklahoma. I know he improved it. I know he improved the team for by 100 yards from when he first came into Oklahoma. Now, I can't speak for that. And I did know that they went to the playoffs. If they can get us there, I'm happy. This year, I'm happy. That's all I can say. I'm happy because last year we were lost in the sauce. If we can get even to the Rose Bowl, I'm a happy camper. But we're gonna break this down tomorrow and we're gonna talk about it, man. So until tomorrow, man, everybody, man, fight on. Hold on, my man, oh, I thought he was in here. Everybody, look, fight on. God bless.